Hello and welcome. In this video, you will learn how to register for a class in continuing education at Santiago Canyon College. So let's get started. You first want to go to continuing education to find the courses that you want to register for. Once you are here, if you know the course name, you can go directly to register now. If you are not too sure which class you want to take, go to programs and then select one of the programs that you want to search for. In this case, it'll be English as a second language, and I click on that, and now I come to this website and it shows me the different levels of ESL. If I want to take different ESL classes, I can scroll down and look at the class offerings. However, I scroll back up because I know exactly which class I want to take. I can close this button if I don't need it, but I can also start chatting with Santiago the Owl to get information. But I'm going to close it, and I'm going to go to register now. So on this website, it's a schedule search. So let's look at the different options here. It says any modality. This means that you get to choose how you want to learn. Do you want to be in person on campus? Do you want to learn remote live, taking classes on Zoom? Or a fully online course, meaning you do not meet with instructors, you just enter Canvas where you have all your learning materials? Or do you want to be a combination of remote live and online? So you select one of these options. In this next field, we select the semester that we want to register for. Here it says fall and summer, and sometimes it will say spring, but I want fall. Here it says see all courses. I'm not going to change anything. And then here, I know exactly which class I want. If I scroll down, it gives me a list of all the classes offered in continuing education. I can do that also. So I'm going to scroll here. I know that I want this class, ESL 801, ESL for patient care skills. However, if you already know which class you want, you can do a search here and then type in the class you want. Okay, for example, ESL 801. And then let's do that. If I type in ESL 801, if I do search, and I get my result, I scroll down and I see the class there. However, if I click on the back button, which I cannot do here because my recording menu won't let me. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. I can click on view for sections. Okay. So now I have a description of ESL 801, and I see the section number, the course name, the location, it's Zoom and Canvas. That means it's virtual hybrid. That means I meet online with my teacher and with my classmates, but I also work independently by myself in Canvas. The date for this class begins on August 19th and ends December 14th. It is on Monday and Wednesday on Zoom from 6:30 p.m. until 8 p.m. So I want this class. I am going to click on register now. So this is my cart. This is what I have ready to register for. I have this choice here which says add a course, meaning I can add another class, or if I don't want any more classes, I can click on continue. If I made a mistake or I've changed my mind and I don't want this class, I can click on this button remove and it's gone. Okay? So I can click on Santiago Canyon College, continuing education all over again, and then go back to programs and go to ESL as a second language. And then I see the classes listed here, and I can go to register now as I did before. And then I get to see all the classes all over again. It's a lot easier if we click on the back button, but right now because of my menu, I can't access that. I can't see it, so I can't do it. So it's much easier by clicking on the back button. But let's go back to ESL 801. So I'm going to click on ESL 801. I want to view the 4 sections. Here it is. I'm going to register now. It's in my cart. I want it. And let's say I want to add another course. I click on add a course. And now I'm going to do a search. I want ESL 800. I click on search, and there it is. I'm going to view the sections, and here I have my section number, the name of the class, and it's telling me it's on Zoom and Canvas, so that means it's virtual hybrid, and it begins August 12th through December 14th, so it does not start in August. It doesn't tell me the date or the time, but I can tell you, because I know, that this class happens on Tuesdays from 6:30 until 8 o'clock. So I want to register for this class, so I will click on Register Now. And now I am ready to register. I click on Continue. I come to this registration form, and everybody needs to fill this out when they are going to register for a class, whether you are a new student or a continuing student. So here you have a question, and it says, have you ever taken classes with Santiago Canyon College Continuing Education? If the answer is yes, click on this button, add the last year you attended and your student ID, which is optional. If you have not taken classes, it's your first time, click on no. Where it says your name, please fill out your first name, your middle name if you have one, and your last name. Where it says chosen name, you can type in the name that you want your teacher to call you, and it will show up that way on the roster, the class roster. So let's say, for example, your first name is Gabriela, and you want to be called Gabby for short. You can type in Gabby here where it says chosen first name. Okay? Where it says address, fill in your street address, apartment if you live in one, or the unit, the city, the state, it's already here, and the zip code. Include your mobile number and your email. Very important, because if you do not add your email correctly, registration cannot send you a confirmation email, and your instructor cannot contact you with the class information. Gender, select your gender. Birth date, start with the month, the date, and the year. The highest grade completed, that means you want to select the highest year that you completed in school. If you went up to 8th grade, click on 8. If you went up to high school, click on 12. If you went up to college and completed all 4 years, click on 16. It is up to you. Highest diploma earned, tell us what was the highest diploma. If it's none, click on none. If you have a high school diploma, click here. It's up to you. Let's go back up. And the school wants to know, what are your goals for the year? So your primary goal, meaning your main goal, if you have signed up for an ESL class, then you want to select improve English skills. That is your main goal. And then it's going to ask you for a secondary goal. So aside from improving your English skills, why else? What is your other goal? Maybe you want to get a job. Maybe you want to keep the job that you have and take an English ESL class. That's going to help. Maybe you want to earn a vocational certificate. So the classes chosen for this registration are ESL 801 and 800, which is for healthcare careers. Because let's say, for example, I want to be a CNA. So I'm going to choose Earn Vocational Certificate. Answer if you're Hispanic or Latino. Answer which is your ethnic background. And now you are finished. The last step is to click on that little checkbox here, because it means that all the information that you have included here on your registration form is true and correct. When you are done, click on Continue, and you will have your final message saying that you can expect an email from Admissions and Records about the courses that you registered for, and also your instructor will be able to email you with the course information. That is it. Thank you for watching, and good luck in your classes.